Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Karen and this is Sunny Art Academy, and this is the project that we're doing in our sketchbook today. One of the lessons before this one, we traced some flowers. If you missed that lesson, you may want to go back and trace some flowers. We're going to use the tracings at the end of the painting. Today we are playing in our sketchbook. We're going to be making some marks with our paintbrush. We're going to do a variety of stripes, dots, and washes. And let's have fun. At this point, we have added marks all the way around our painting. And now what I want to do is clean your brush, and we're going to use clean water to bloom all of the colors together. I'm taking this brush that has clean water in it, and I'm touching the edges of the different colors. The marks that we've created are still wet, so I'm able to pick up a little bit of color and they all bloom together. So I have found that some of the colors have dried, so I'm going back into my palette and adding a little more gold so there will be more wet paint to bloom into the center of the picture. Something fun to do is to pick up your sketchbook and tilt it so the water will run around on your page. Oh my gosh, this is always so much fun to see all of the colors coming together and blending, and the water just moves. The color just moves through the water. It's just too cool. After you finish the painting, and try not to overdo the painting, let it dry. Now that the painting is dry, this is when we're going to add the flowers. Remember, we have a tracing of flowers, and we are going to transfer the image from the flowers onto the painting. There are several ways to transfer the flowers. The way we're going to do it here is we are going to use graphite and put graphite on the back, and then we're going to trace the flowers onto our painting. I'm using a number 2 pencil because the graphite is darker. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I have a really good painting, I'm really scared to just get a pen and start drawing on a painting that I love so much. So that's why we're going to trace what we like onto a painting that we love. What you're going to do now is you're going to trace over the lines either with a pencil or a pen, and you're going to be transferring the image onto your painting. When I finished the tracing, it was a little lighter than I expected, so I did go over the drawing with my pencil just so I could see it a little better. At this time, I'm going to take a Sharpie marker, which is a permanent marker. It could be any permanent marker. I'm just happen to use Sharpie right here. I'm going to go over all of my pencil lines that I have drawn for my flowers. As you can see, I'm not perfect. I'm not exact. When I'm going over with my permanent marker, I miss some of the pencil lines, but I still have the same look and feel, but I'm not perfect, and it's okay to not be perfect. Nobody knows what you had before. So you want to use a permanent marker, so then when we finish tracing our pencil lines, we're going to erase everything, and then we're going to paint on top of it. If you don't use a permanent marker, the black will pick up water, and then you'll have a big gray mess. If you want to put a drop shadow or some sort of shadow onto your flower so it has some depth, a really good color to do that is purple. Purple is a cool color, and that is a wonderful color to create shadow. So now we're painting the flowers. We need to think about what colors are we going to paint them. Think about the other colors that are already in the painting, and then if you introduce a new color, remember it needs to be in there at least 3 times. I added red to my composition, so I also added red to the center of the yellow flower, and then I added some red dots to make sure that all of the colors are in harmony and everything goes together.